welcome to my channel again. So today we are going to discuss about the topic Linux permissions. So in this session I'm going to explain about all the permissions, how to give how to change the ownership of the files and how to give permissions to the files. Everything I will discuss in this session. Please watch this video until the last so that you get a good knowledge about the permissions in Linux. In this blog I have mentioned everything. If you want to check out this blog, you can check out this link from the description box. So let's start. So when we use ls-ltr, then we will get all the list of the files which we are using. So you can see the permissions here. So if it is starting with a D, then it's a directory. Or if it is starting with hyphen, then it's a file. So the user permissions apply only to the owner of the file or directory. They will not impact the actions of other users. And the group, the second set, first set is the owner, and the second set is the group. So the group permissions apply only to the group that has been assigned to the file or the directory. So this will not affect the actions of other users. And the third set of wx is the other permissions which apply to all the other users on the system. So this is the permission group that you want to watch the most. So chmod command which we use for changing the permissions for the file or the directory. Here if you can see the syntax here. Chmod permission value and the file name. Here if you here permissions will be read, write and execute. R means read, W means write, X means execute. So if RWX are replaced by hyphen, then the permission has been revoked for that user group or owner. So if the permission is 777, then as per the below mode, so the user will have the full access. If you see here, read is 4, write is 2, execute is 1. If you combine all of them, then it is 7. Then everyone will be having the read, write, execute access if we are giving the 777 as the access to the file. So this is not advisable if the user is not a root user. And if you give ls-ltr, then you will get the list of the files like this. If you give chmod 600 file1.txt, then for file1, if you see, since here 00 is given, everything becomes 0. And since here 6 is there, then read write access is there. Owner of the file or the directory. In the above file.txt, root denotes the owner of the file. So generally the default owner of the file is the user itself who creates it. To change that ownership of the file or the directory, we use the command chown in Linux. Chown owner name, group name, folder or file name. So that we will that command that this is the syntax for changing the ownership of the file or the folder. So here you can see first we give ls-ltr, then sudo chown, since we are changing the ownership for the file too, the ownership got changed. Next, the group of the file or directory. For changing the group name, we use for the file or the folder, we use chgroup command. So change group command, a new group name, file or the folder name which we are changing. So this is the syntax. If you give ls-ltr, then change group wheel. So here group you can see For folder 2 we are changing the group name, so here it got changed. ACL stands for access control list. You might have heard this so many times. So let us take a scenario which a particular user is not member of the group, some specific group, but uh, you still want to give some access, read write access to that specific user without including in the group. uh, how can how can you do it without making the user a member of the group? Then in that place, ACL will come into the picture. So ACL helps us to do that trick. So getfacl is the command which is used to show what are all the permissions assigned to any file or the folder. Here this command got executed. If you see getfacl, then folder 1, then the file is the folder 1, owner is the easy to user, group is also easy to user, and the user is having the read write execute access, group is having read write access, and the other is having only the read access. So everything you can see using this command, all the permissions you can see using the single command. And setfacl is the command used to grant permission to any file or the folder. So this is the syntax for getfacl. Getfacl file or the folder name. So same as setfacl, which is used to grant the permission to any file or the folder. So here setfacl u colon user. Here the username should be present. Then the permissions which we want to give for that user and the path of the file. So same for the group. Here the group name should be present and the permissions which we want to give and the path of the file. So here if you see sudo setfacl -m, this is the group, wheel group, which should have read write execute access for in this, and the path of the file is present here. So if you give that getfacl folder after executing this command, then it will fetch the details of the permissions. Here you can see folder and the owner and the group. Here it got changed. Group is the wheel and it is having read write execute access. So thank you for watching this video until the end. If you want to check out this blog, you can check this from this link. I will be mentioning this in the description box. Thank you for watching.